What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Silas here. Sorry for the mic, it was being gay. I fixed up and get a better one. So yeah, this is my first YouTube vid, and in this vid, I'll be doing can the Hokage Death Squad consists of Eida, Code, and Daemon defeat the Narutoverse. But I'll only be looking at Daemon and Eida since Code is inherently a cheat code against them or whatnot. So yeah, let's get into the vid. So Daemon, a cyborg modified by the brilliant Kara scientist Amado. He also modified beings such as Delta, Boro, Code, Victor, Deepa. He basically modded R of Kara, including Kashin Koji. So we'll be looking at how much he modified Daemon and see how strong Daemon is, and look over his ability. Then we'll get into the speculation and see how good he will do in the Narutoverse. So yeah, first off, he has a statement that says he surpasses Jigen in power, Jigen being a being who defeated both Naruto and Sasuke simultaneously. But this can also be taken out of context because it could be referring to his ability to reflect any attack or the end result of any attack based on the attacker's intent. So yeah, I personally don't scale him above Jigen, but his ability would make him defeat Jigen nonetheless. So now moving on to Eida, she is another cyborg modified by Amado, and her ability is to make you fall in love with her just the moment she's in your presence or whatnot. If you're trying to attack her, you will not, as shown when Code tried to attack her and it didn't succeed. So her ability is very simple and very hard to counter unless you're a relative of hers or an Otsutsuki. Any other regular human like Madara, Hashirama, Hitachi, they'd all fall in love with her and wouldn't attack her. They'll just be her love slave and practically do anything she says or command. So most of the top tier in the verse, they will pretty much be useless against Eida. So just to put that out there. Now her second ability isn't as dangerous, but is just as useful as her first ability. So basically her second ability allows her to see everything and all things at once. She described it as having a camera to the world. She can turn it off at will, she can turn it on at will. She can see in another dimension, she can also see in the past, and she cannot predict the future. There's a limit, she can only see in the past to when she was alive, and we don't know her age, so we don't know if she can see everything in the Narutoverse. So yeah, she's the most broken person that been introduced in the Borutoverse. Her second ability can pretty much make her see anything and everything at once, so any plan of attack you have, she'll be able to see it. Plus she can also hear what you're saying too, that's a plus. So she can like tell which enemy she should fight or which enemy Daemon should fight. Plus, she said she only know basic taijutsu, so you can't count on her to trade hands with someone like Madara. She would pretty much get slapped if she decided to fight one-on-one, she said that herself. So that's why she has Code and Demon to guard her, and she uses her clairvoyance ability and her lore ability to steal someone's heart. So, yeah, that's about it from her. That's another reason why I said when Amado stated that they surprised Jigen, it wasn't about pure strength, it was about their abilities and how they would defeat anyone else in the verse with that ability. So yeah. A weakness for them haven't been revealed yet, so we don't know what would work on them and what wouldn't. But we know that Ida's ability cannot affect an Otsutsuki, so it wouldn't work on people like Kaguya, Hagoromo, Hamura, Indra, Ashura, etc. Daemon's ability hasn't been shown to have a counter yet, so it pretty much be unstoppable if we walk in narutoverse. It hasn't been shown to reflect genjutsu though, but if we say it could or it couldn't, it would be an argument of ignorance, and we don't have enough proof or anything for that, so it'll just be pure speculation. And moving on to Eida's clairvoyance, there isn't a counter to that. We don't know if Daemon's ability can reflect more than one attack at a time, so if Naruto should jump in with Shadow Clones, if all his clones would pretty much hit him, except one. So we don't know that yet, so they're pretty much undefeatable by anyone, since Daemon could pretty much walk up to Kaguya and let her like reflect all her abilities and she pretty much die. And Hagoromo can use Izanagi and like bring himself back to life, but we don't know how long that will last, since he needs to cast in Izanagi for it to work. So yeah, that's it. What I was saying about Hagoromo is he needs to cast Izanagi, since it's a jutsu that needs to be cast beforehand. But if he keeps casting it and he keeps dying after he casts it, it would be pretty useless, right? But hear me out here. What if like Demon should tire out before Hagoromo runs out of chakra, considering Hagoromo has an abundance of chakra himself, so he can fight for days and months even. He fought Kaguya for 9 months before he gained the 10 tails. And Demon, we don't know how much stamina Demon himself will have or how much energy his ability takes out of him. And Ada's ability is pretty much useless against him, so um, he would defeat Ada pretty easily since she cannot fight one-on-one. And all he has to do is wait Demon out, since we don't even know how long Demon can fight for, so it's pure speculation here. And moving on to Kaguya, none of them have a kill con for Kaguya or a win con, etc. So yeah, none of them would be able to beat Kaguya, and Ida's ability, the only ability that would kill her, is pretty much useless against her. Kaguya will regenerate from all of their attacks and just come back and come back and come back again. So those two Suzuki will pretty much beat all of them. So yeah, that's the end of the video. Next video I'll be doing Madara versus Gashin Koji. I'll be doing a series called the Naruto versus Boruto Chronicles. It's my first video out of that. So yeah, peace. And like, share, and subscribe.